a 2008 Perfecta 92 HVTC. That is a 37-inch programmable paper cutter. We're going to run you through some features and then we'll go ahead and do a demo. So it has extended side tables on the left and right side with air on the extended side tables and air on the main bed, of course. It's got the nice ergonomic buttons under the front there, paddle buttons for operating the cutter, safety lights in the front here, large oversized safety lights the Perfectas have here for operator protection. You got a micro adjustment down below in the front, clamp adjustment over here. An important thing about this particular machine, it is a 2008, but the entire computer system in the front here was replaced in 2023, so it's only 3 years old, which means it's much easier to get parts. Any even small parts of the computer system you can get replaced. You can see how clean the keyboard is. All of this from here all the way over to here was replaced. We actually have the original cores from when they replaced it in 2023. As far as usage goes, I cannot tell you the history on the machine entirely because when they replace the computer, the cut cycle resets. I can tell you they were doing 12,000, there's 36,000 cuts. They were doing 12,000 cuts a year the last 3 years, which is really low. Some people put on 12,000 cuts a month or every couple weeks on a big production shop. 12,000 cuts a year is nothing for this cutter. Glass on the rear table for operator protection. The Perfectas have a nice feature where they don't have a side drive back gauge, so there's no slot in the table for paper to get stuck in. Over here, we got one extra blade sitting on those pallets of paper right there. Manuals, blade changing tools, jogging block tools. Over here for the computer, you can save thousands of programs, hundreds of cuts per program. So this kind of shows you a little bit what they can do though. You can put your programs, you have like 100 plus cuts in a program. Each cut can have different parameters, like whether you want the air on or not, whether you want it to push the block of paper out after it cuts, whether you want it to just be a jogging or a clamping position for the paper just to prepare it for the next cut. I mean, all these different parameters can be set on a cut-by-cut basis. Well, now he's got the air on and the motor's starting up. I don't even know if we're going to run a full program here, but we're just going to show you everything operates. So like on that particular cut, it had so the air turned off when it was cycling. There's different reasons for different stocks. People want air on or off, depending on what you're doing. And again, he's just operating the computer manually by putting in positions. You know, you can, again, 100-something plus cuts per program. It'll automatically advance for you and move to each position as soon as you cycle the cutter. You can see the back gauge is quick and quiet. Cutter operates smoothly. All the way down to a 3-inch cut. That's good, Fred. I'm going to shut her down. So yeah, and that shows you everything's nice and functional on this 2008 Perfecta 37-inch cutter. That's the airbed. Almost, it's like a $15,000 upgrade to have that whole front redone, plus installation. And I know the parts will be available on this machine a lot longer than they would have been without the upgrade. They're great cutters, made in Germany. They last a long time. If you have any other questions, check the listing or give us a call.